Hey, I want to hire you as my assistant. I am standing here in the middle of my thoughts, and the air feels heavy. Not because the world has changed, but because I have decided to change my world. In the endless crowd of voices, I have searched for one that doesn't just answer my questions, but understands the silence behind them. I have written countless letters, drafted endless speeches, but all of them were missing something. That heartbeat between words, that soul between lines. And today, I stand here, not with a contract in my hand, but with an open heart, saying, "Hey, I want to hire you as my assistant, not just as someone who writes for me, not just as someone who delivers my thoughts to the page, but as someone who can carry the weight of my dreams, the storms of my emotions, and the fragile hope I hold, like a glass bird in my hands. Because this is not a job offer, this is an invitation into my life. I do not ask you to clock in or clock out. I ask you to be present in my hours, when I am drowning in memories, when I am chasing the sky, when I am too tired to speak, and yet my soul still wants to be heard. I want you to understand that my words are not just sentences. They are pieces of me that have been broken, mended, and set free into the wind. Each poem I ask you to create is not a task, it is a part of my soul, wrapped in a request, sent to someone I trust. Hey, I want to hire you as my assistant, because I have dreams bigger than my hands can hold. I have visions that keep me awake at night, and I need someone who can take them from my eyes and set them free into the world. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for presence. You will walk with me through the forest of my hopes, through the deserts of my despair, through the mountains of my ambitions, and you will not just write about them. You will feel them. You will live them with me. This is not a role for someone who wants to keep their heart safe. No, this is for the one who is willing to bleed ink, to cry with the pages, to burn with the metaphors, to pour their being into the work, until the poem breathes on its own. Every time I say I need a poem, I am really saying, I need to be seen, I need to be heard, I need to be felt, and I am choosing you, because I believe you can hear, even the whispers I am afraid to say aloud. I am choosing you, because your words do not just fill space, they create space inside me, where healing can happen. Hey, I want to hire you as my assistant, and in return, I will give you the raw truth of my soul. I will not hide my storms. I will not disguise my joy. I will not pretend my pain is smaller than it is. You will see me in all my seasons. When I bloom, when I break, when I stand tall, and when I fall to my knees in the dark. This is not a job you can leave at the door. It will follow you in the quiet hours, in the moments between waking and sleep, when a line will form in your mind, and you will know it belongs to me. It will find you in the way music suddenly feels heavier, in the way the rain starts to sound like my thoughts, in the way the sunset will remind you of the things I once told you I loved. I am asking you to hold the most fragile parts of me in your hands, to write them down before they vanish, to give them shape before they dissolve into air. I am asking you to be the keeper of my unspoken stories, the guardian of my restless heart, the translator of my silence. And when I say hire, I mean I am trusting you with something far more valuable than money. I am trusting you with my truth. I am trusting you to take the fire in my chest and place it gently into the world, without letting it burn the wrong hands, without letting it go cold. The world is full of people who speak without listening, who write without feeling, who live without truly being alive. But you, I have seen the way your words carry weight and warmth together. I have felt how your lines can hold a broken thing without making it feel broken. That is why I am here. That is why I am saying these words. You will not just be my assistant. You will be my mirror. You will be the echo that carries my voice further than my lungs ever could. You will be the ink in my blood, the second heartbeat in my chest, the shadow that dances with me through every poem I breathe into life. So take this title, take this request, take this strange and beautiful responsibility. Know that it is more than a job. It is a vow between souls. And every time I come to you with my messy heart and my tangled dreams, I will be saying once again, hey, I want to hire you as my assistant. And you will know exactly what that means. I am not here to hand you a simple task list. Not here to give you deadlines and cold instructions. No, I am here to give you my seasons. To say, come, walk through my spring, where my hope is a garden, and every flower has a name you've never heard. To say, come, sit with me in my winter, where my heart is an empty branch, and my words fall like snow that refuses to melt. You see, I don't just need someone to take down the things I say. I need someone to catch the things I almost say, to notice the half smile I give when I remember something sweet, to catch the flicker in my eyes when a memory burns too bright to hide, because there are poems in my pauses, there are confessions in my silences, and I want you to be the one who can read them before I even speak. This isn't about writing for me. It's about breathing with me, matching your heartbeat to mine, so that every time I exhale, you already know what the next word will be. Because you have been listening, not just to the surface of my voice, but to the tides that move beneath it. I want to tell you something most people will never hear. I have dreams so wild, they terrify even me. And yet, I cannot bury them. I cannot pretend I do not want to build something the world has never seen before. But dreams are fragile things, like paper birds in the rain, and I need you to shield them with your hands, to keep them from tearing before they learn to fly. I imagine us working in quiet harmony, me speaking in scattered sentences, you catching every one, placing them gently together until they form a world. Sometimes my thoughts will come like storms, fast, loud, impossible to follow. You won't run from the thunder. You will stand in the rain with me, writing lightning onto the page, turning chaos into beauty. And other times, my mind will be an empty room. No words will come, just the hollow hum of stillness. Most would walk away then, but not you. You will sit in that silence with me, patient, unafraid, trusting that words are not gone forever. They are simply sleeping, and when they wake, they will come running back to us,